guys be willing to increase your tax dollars to go towards better quality school lunches?
I said yes from that video from Functional Wellness.
Yeah.
Like we always said like less than $1 a day on a kid's lunch, and like that's ridiculous. Like these are kids that need this nutrients and stuff to grow, and we're not giving them that. So I think that I would be willing to pay a little bit more.
I say yes, absolutely, if they get the proper people in legislature to real nutritionists, real sports science people, so pizza isn't a vegetable. You know, like that. I think the only reason I would say no is because they consider pizza a vegetable. You know, like so if we pay more taxes, are we going to buy more pizzas for the kids? That's kind of ridiculous. Like if you get people who actually know what they're doing and in the school lunch programs, and we're really funding real good food. I mean, look at all the local foods we have around here. We live in the UP. You know, like there's plenty of options for schools.
Who else says, yes, I will definitely put some of my own hard-earned money into better quality food? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, just comparing to the food I had in high school. Our food was gross, and like there was like no variety, and I would definitely pitch in a couple bucks to get better food to school.
Yeah. Who says, no, it's my money, I'm not going to put it into schools, I don't have kids in school, when I do I can pack their lunch? Yeah.
I said no because, like, I support the fact that schools should be sustainable in themselves. Like maybe have like a school-run greenhouse where the kids and stuff make all their own vegetables and grow all their own stuff, and maybe have like cooks to come in and like show the kids how to cook meals and stuff like that, rather than having us pay the money to have who knows what kind of food put on the table for the kids. Like most of the food in the United States is grown, or not grown by Monsanto, but Monsanto contributes all the GMO seeds, and like most likely all the food's gonna be GMO anyway. So if they can grow their own stuff and learn how to do it the right way, then I think that'll be a lot more sustainable.
Right, and that's an awesome idea, but making a greenhouse for a school would be increased funding, which would increase taxes also.
For the short term.
Do you guys know that all the elementary schools in Marquette have greenhouses now through the Marquette Community Foundation? It's something that started last year, I believe. Any finishing thoughts before you guys have to take off?
Yeah, I think that I don't think that school lunches should necessarily be the biggest priority. I think that schools are still a source of education for people. I still think that like there's a lot of other things that need funding, not just school lunches. And it's easy as health majors or community health majors to focus on that because it's like an easy target. But let's like see what else is going on in schools. Like music's being cut, PE's being cut, like every other form of expression, recess is being cut, for gosh sakes. You know, when I was in school, yeah, I loved eating pizza. I loved eating all that stuff. Yeah, like, I'm not going to say the school food nasty. I ate the hell out of it. But I was also active. I was also in athletics. I was also, like, on the go, and I was involved. So it wasn't a big deal. Like, and I guess for me, like, when I see issues within schools, school health, I mean, sure, as community health majors, it's an easy target. And it's in our realm of practice, I suppose. But I think the school systems are facing a lot more issues than tax dollars. I would be more to spend tax dollars to schools. I'm gonna pay more money for anything. I hate to say it because I'm a health major, but school is not huge.
I disagree completely. We need our children to have good quality food. A lot of the times it's not the vegetables and the fruits that they don't like them in general. It's because they come out of a can or out of all this crap. They're not given quality food, okay? And if they had more money, then they could do more with it. And if you talk to the people who are actually dealing with the food, they want to give the kids better food. They want to, they just don't have the funding for it. And there is always taxes that go to shit, okay? We provide taxes for all these random crazy things that they just nab onto the back of bills, and we, pay taxes for it. And that's what you need to think about. Yeah, There's a lot of things I'd rather say, okay, give me this much, this is how much you want to take from me, this is where I want my tax money to go, but that's not how it works. So if you ask me, am I willing to pay that money? Absolutely.
Somebody else had a thought?
I'm with that. I kind of am understanding what you're saying, and like honestly, it would. Okay, you think about it. The majority of kids have 5 meals a week at school, and so I agree with putting more money towards making sure they have recess in the arts and music, and I think that kids need good food, but when you really think about like the quality of food and where their food is really coming from, 5 meals a week is only coming from the school. Like the majority of it is coming from their home life and from their parents. And if we had a way to put our tax money into teaching and educating the parents on how to feed their kids, I feel like that would be a better way of giving the kids quality food.